I love a good barbershop fragrance, and here are 5 of my all-time favorites. First up is Masculine Pluriel by MFK. Now, barbershop fragrances and fougères will be a little similar, but they'll all have very different vibes. And this one to me is a warm, enveloping barbershop. Like if you were to take a classic barbershop and wrap it in a fluffy, luxurious cashmere sweater. It's got that spicy lavender with that creamy cashmere moss undertone that just screams elegance and is even a little chic. Next up is an oldie but a goodie, and it's the original Pasha Eau de Toilette from Cartier. This is heavily spiced and vintage, and I mean like 80s vintage, not 50s or 60s. It's got that 80s powerhouse feel, but much more toned down. Still a banger to this day, and it might give you some daddy vibes. Now, if you'll excuse the shameless promotion, this is actually my most worn barbershop fragrance. I took the classic barbershop structure and I modernized it by smoothing out the oak moss and then adding in florals like iris and rose. It gets noticed because it projects really well and I love wearing it, but then again, I'm biased. Next up is Boy by Chanel. They actually gifted me a bottle of this and I ended up loving it because it's just extremely classy. Like imagine if you took a classic powdery barbershop fragrance and then added the Chanel DNA and then made it really musky. And that's what makes this one really different because at its heart, it's a musky fougere. That's where the magic really happens because the dry down of this is just sensual and soft. It's just gorgeous. Now, Platinum Egoiste from Chanel is also a favorite of mine that I've worn for years, and it's kind of like the opposite of Boy. Where Boy is musky and sensual, this is sharp and fresh and bright. And it's very floral too because at its core, it's a surprisingly photorealistic, sharp, dry lavender with geranium. It's got that bright aromatic mossiness going on too, and really what this is a shower fresh barbershop. Even to this day, it still does an amazing job of finding the balance between being modern and fresh while feeling a little old school.